Hey everyone, it's Todd Gross. Thank you so much for your patience as we get rocking and rolling with Video Leads Machine. I know some of you are curious as to what this is all about, and the man to explain it best is here with me, David Sprague. He will do so in just a moment. I just want to tell you that I am very, very excited about this particular product because it kind of hits home with me. You know, I have a television background, of course, and this is kind of making you into a celebrity or an authority right away, automatically, with software that turns you into the star and the training that goes along with it so that you get the leads from being the star. And that's why we're so excited here today to, get you guys involved. All right. Now, before anything else, I just want to turn on the question answer box here. Let me see if I could find it. And I want to make sure that you can hear me. Yes. Is everybody hearing me loud and clear? I just want to make sure. This is Todd Gross. Just tell me where you're from and if you could hear me. And there's about a 10-second delay, so I'm gonna wait. Okay, we see Roland is from Germany. We have Deborah. We have Alvin. Darren, thank you. Jerry from Arizona. Cleveland. Okay, everybody can hear me. That's good. All right. So we're going to now get the man over here who's going to explain the concept and this brilliant concept of becoming an overnight authority and how the software works with the training to follow. And then at the end, we're going to go over every possible upgrade you can get. And we're going to have a special bundle deal as well. So we have lots coming up. David, I'm going to hand it over to you now. And if you could explain where this brilliant concept came from, how folks will be able to get their hands on this, and also train folks so that even if they don't get our very super inexpensive software package, they'll be able to do this on their own anyway. David, take it away.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Todd. Let me give some quick feedback of where everybody's at. Put one in the chat box if you came to this training and your focus is generating leads. Right now, you're thinking, if I could generate more leads without having to cold call, without having to build stuff, without having to get in any kind of crazy technology, if I could build leads fast, that would really help my business. So put one in the chat box if that's you, because what Todd just is giving away with the Fiverr template, we're all focused on helping you generate leads. So James, Jerry, Andrea, Darren, yes. So the more feedback you give me, the better this training is going to do. Good to see you, Ed. All right, Jennifer, yes. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to break down exactly how to generate leads, more importantly, on autopilot, because it all starts with changing your language. If you change your language, you change your business. And some of us that are brand new in marketing, some of us are really struggling. We need something that gives us clarity so that every single time a prospect hears our message, they feel like we're an authority. How many of you have put one in the chat box if you've seen someone get up on stage, go at a conference, and they've spoken for about 5, 10, 15 minutes on some type of topic, and then they give some type of offer at the end, and everybody runs to the back of the room to buy? Yes, have you seen that? Why is that? Yeah, because of their authority, because of the trust that they have of just being in the front of the room. So we know this, and so we're thinking, okay, how can we build that type of authority? How do we build that type of trust in everybody else so that they can have instant, before you even talk to a business owner, before you even talk to a prospect, they look at you as the go-to person for the industry, yes? So here's how you get conversions. I'm going to give you a formula really quick, and this is part of the training that you're going to get inside the course that we developed. So if you like this, you're absolutely going to love the course that we put together. If you want to get conversions, the first thing is activity. Now, I know that seems obvious to a lot of you, like, yeah, I got to get activity, but it's consistent activity that has two important ingredients. You can have all the activity in the world. Like, you can try to hit a hammer with a screwdriver. I mean, you can try to hit a nail with a screwdriver all day long, but that's the wrong tool. So we want you to have two things to your activity to get conversions. One is value. And so we realize that most of you have purchased programs or products, right? And there's value there. But there's one thing that you don't have that might be keeping you from getting the instant cash flow, the residual income, building the online revenue, and that is trust. See, you can have all the value in the world that you want, but if someone doesn't trust you, they're not going to buy from you. You can have all the trust in the world that you want, but if you don't have value, they're not going to buy from you. You need both. So give me some feedback here. Put one in the chat box if you have a product that you purchased, maybe from Todd or from Warrior Plus or from JV Zoo or something that you say, look, I've got a pretty good product. I just am not trusted yet. I don't feel like that expert in the industry. Put one in the chat box if that's you. Yes? Does that make sense? So give me some feedback. You've got something of value, but you just are looking to build trust. Okay, good. So our entire goal is to give you so much authority that in the first minute of talking to somebody, they think that you're the expert and they trust you, and so that you can be more profitable and make it easier to sell and generate leads faster than you ever thought possible. And this is called the Video Authority Multiplier. Now, we all know there's lots of ways to market. You could cold call, you could do social media, you can do all kinds of strategies, but look what's happening in the marketplace right now. New trends that no one even knows. 81% of consumers are convinced to buy a product by watching a brand's video. 8 out of every 10 people will literally buy after watching a video. 49% of businesses that use video are growing faster than their competitors year over year. Whoa, just because you're using video, you're growing 50% faster than competitors? So think about that for a moment. Don't think about the businesses in the marketplace. Think about you. What if you could grow 50% faster? What if 8 out of 10 people that you spoke with end up converting because of a video? Look at this one. This blew my mind. 80% of users can recall a video 30 days later. How many of you have tried to contact a business and 2 or 3 weeks have gone by? They don't remember who you are. They don't remember what was said. But if they watched a video, up to 30 days later, they'll remember. And this is the grand poobah of poobahs. It's just amazing. 3/4, 76% said they visit a company's website after watching a video on social media. Wow. So if we got video on social media, that means we can drive a lot more traffic. That means we can get a lot more leads. So put one in the chat box if you realize right now, like, wow, I need to be spending a lot more time focused on me not selling video to businesses right now, but you having videos for yourself, for your own services, your own products, and your own business. Any aha moments here? Yes? Yes? Does that make sense? So there's all types of videos. There's explainer videos. There's behind the scenes videos. There's branding videos. There's offer videos, demonstration videos, presentation videos, review videos, and interview videos. So give me a little feedback. Can that be a little overwhelming? You go to create a video and you're thinking, what type of video do we create? How am I supposed to build this? What do I say? Yes? Well, in this training that you're going to get right now, we're going to handle all this for you. It's literally going to be copy and paste, push button easy. So what we're going to do, I want to break down for you real quickly here. When it comes to I want some feedback on this. When it comes to building your authority and people trusting in you on a 1 to 10 scale, what about explainer videos on 1 to 10? What do you think that is in building authority and trust in the marketplace? What do you think? On 1 to 10, 1 to 10 scale. So explainer videos, anyone can do an explainer video, right? You just explain the product. You're just going through it. You could get an administrator to do it, right? You could get an expert to do it. So explainer videos, I'm going to say is about a 5 or a 6 in your authority. Does that make sense? What about behind the scenes? If you take someone behind the scenes of your video or your organization and how you put things together, how you build a website, or right? That's pretty authoritative too. It's like, wow, I get to see authentically what they're doing. Someone give that like a 7. What about a branding video? Remember, this is trust in you. Branding doesn't give any trust in you. It gives trust in your company, maybe your organization. So I'll put this as a 4. What about offer video? Hey, get 50% off. Buy one, get one free. Today we're running a special on building a website, doing your social media. Well, anyone can build an offer video. That doesn't give you any authority, right? What about a demonstration video? Now, explainer video explains how it works. Demonstration video actually demonstrates the product. So you might say, hey, I'm doing social media, or I'm doing reputation, or I'm doing traffic or Facebook ads, or I'm creating video. Here's how I create it. Well, anyone can do that. You don't need a lot of authority in the marketplace. So I want to give that one a lot like explainer a 6. What about doing presentation? Where you talk about yourself, what you do, your authority, but then at the end, you give an offer. So that's pretty good. So I'm going to give that one about a 7. What about review videos? Ooh, a testimonial, a business that's gotten your product or service and they rave about you. How much authority does that give you? Ooh, I would say a 9 or a 10, right? Does that make sense? Yes? So put one in the chat box if you're starting to become clear, like, wow, I can start to see which one's going to build trust and authority for me in the marketplace. Which one is actually going to help me start generate leads? Now we come to the last one, interview videos. When you are talking as an expert and being interviewed by somebody, what type of authority or trust does that give you? A 10. So what type of video should you be focused on for your own business? What type of video should be focused on that's going to generate leads? Right? Either review videos or interview videos. Yeah, exactly. So as a matter of fact, let me give you a company or organization that's crushing it with this strategy. It's called the TED Talk formula. Now, again, this training I'm giving you right now is inside the course as well. But this is just a fraction of all the training that we're going to give you to position you as a marketplace leader. So the TED Talk formula starts with this. It's presented by an expert. It's focused on giving value. There's no offers. There's no call to actions. There's none of that. It's non-advertorial, complete editorial information. Meaning, when you watch a TED Talk, there's good stuff in there. You're not going to have to second guess or wonder, is that true? I don't really know. There's an agenda. They're trying to sell me on their products or services. It's short and impactful. On average, a TED Talk needs to be under 18 minutes. Now, there's lots of TED Talks that are 4 minutes, 8 minutes, but you'll never find a TED Talk more than 18 minutes. And most important, it's online and free, right? Online and free. So these are the benefits. It positions you as the market leader and authority instantly. You get more exposure to new markets and new audiences than you ever thought possible. It helps you, when you're being interviewed, get clear on the value. And some of you right now aren't very clear on the value that you're offering. Well, now you can get clear. It drives new traffic to your business and it builds followers, leads, subscribers, fans almost overnight. So give me a little feedback. I want to show you how we do this on autopilot to position you as an expert in the industry. But give me one in the chat box if you can see clearly now, like, wow, video is powerful. Interview videos are powerful. And yes, TED Talks, right? This definitely proves this model. So Rob followed the strategy we're about to give you. And I wanted to post this here, and I want to bring him on live. He said, I posted this video yesterday. It's so easy. I've gotten 2 phone calls that saw my video YouTube channel. 2 leads, 2 phone calls instantly overnight. Imagine you having a video that positions yourself as an expert in every day you're generating leads. Matter of fact, I want to ask Rob, hey, Rob, I want to open up your mic here. Hey, Rob, you there?
I am.
Hey, Rob, so tell me, before you started with this strategy and started creating videos, did you find yourself in a situation where you felt like you had to be a salesperson, but then when you position yourself as an expert, how did that change your ability to sell and convert business and make money?
Well, the cool thing about it was I was no longer selling myself. I was selling my information, what I knew, my authority. And this particular video just kind of blew me away because I was not really expecting, I had no expectations. It was the first one that I did. And since that time, it's been a couple of weeks. We've actually gotten a couple of clients from this, not just leads, but clients from this, with some significant revenue coming in. So it's been amazing. I've also shared it on my social media and gotten a lot of response from that. So it was no longer me selling what my services were. It was just me posting it there and people seeing it and saying, well, I didn't know this guy did this, or okay, that's some interesting information.
So tell me the difference of how you feel is doing revenue, creating revenue online versus having to sell or having a video that does all your selling for you. How does it make you feel though? I know it's one thing to get leads, it's another thing to convert and get new customers, but now when you're talking to a business owner, what's the feeling you're getting versus what you did before by calling them up as a salesperson?
Well, I feel a whole lot more confident about who I am and what I'm doing, because I think Todd used the word early on in the webinar was celebrity. It's now, now my videos are posting all over the place. And the other thing that I've used this for is I've used it, when people ask for referrals, I will now just send them to this video. And I've gotten like, okay, that's kind of interesting. You're all over YouTube. And not only was this video ranked on the first page of Google, I just noticed that my business was on the first page, on number 2 in the 3-pack, because of this video, not because of what we did, because this is a niche that we're in. Not really the business that we're in. So this video actually put my business number 2 on the 3-pack, which was real interesting.
Well, you know what's interesting? Now you just gave a big secret away, and I hope everybody got that. It's one thing to say that you're being interviewed or you've got an interview. It's another thing that when Google ranks your interview video. Now, Rob, I want to ask you, did you do anything special to rank that video, or did it rank automatically because of the software in the system?
It ranked automatically. I did not change anything in the system whatsoever. I added no words, and it ranked on within, I think it was, like almost instantaneous. It was that day, put it that way. At the most, it was a couple of hours. But no, I didn't have to do anything, which was really exciting to me because I'm not an SEO expert. I probably never will be an SEO expert. And this was kind of the missing link in my business. I actually own 15 businesses doing 15 unique things. And I am now making videos for every single one of my businesses. And then I'm taking it a step further, like this particular video, and doing it for niches. So now instead of just me being the authority for my marketplace, I'm the authority for a particular niche. In this case, it was eye care.
Well, would you mind, Rob, and put one in the chat box if you'd like to see, because I think one of your services is reputation, correct?
This one was eye care.
Okay, so I want to type in reputation marketing, Palm City, and I want you to see here what's ranking. Video 1, 7 days ago. Video 2, 7 days ago. And so put one in the chat box if you see like, oh my gosh. Imagine talking to a business and them saying, hey, do you have any references? And you go, you know what? I can do better than that. Why don't you type in reputation marketing in your city? And all of a sudden, the first thing Google shows is a video of you being interviewed. Isn't that awesome? So this is the power that you've got, and not to mention being able to rank for eye care in a city and being able to rank for lawn care in a city and contractors in a city. So it's one thing to have an interview video done. It's another thing for Google to say, you're the best. You're amazing. So we're going to explain all that in just a minute here. But Rob, I know you've got to go, but Rob, any final thoughts on the difference between those that aren't getting leads right now and now creating an interview video that goes out in the marketplace and shows their authority any encouragement for those that have never done this before, how difficult or easy it might be?
Well, I think that was the biggest thing. This was as simple as you could do. It took a few minutes at the most. We were the scripts are kind of the training as far as what to say on here is right there. All you need to do is really customize it to your business. Anybody can do this. So if you want to get your business out there, become the authority, I highly recommend this. And I am not one of their employees. This is something I was so excited about.
Well, yeah, Rob was actually in our beta program about 2 weeks before we launched this because we wanted someone that had never experienced this, never done this before. And so, Rob, in your experience, how was the beta and getting results that you were looking for? It
was the easiest thing I could possibly do, and I am still blown away that. And I noticed when you looked at Google for reputation management, I'm in the 3-pack there too, which I was not aware of. So it was as simple as it is, and I am doing this for different cities. I am doing this for different niches. I am getting my authority out there to the world, and it literally it takes me less than 5 minutes to do.
Hey, Rob, and last question, can you see yourself doing the same thing you just did for yourself, but doing it for other businesses and positioning them as an authority?
I just had a long phone call with a gentleman in Atlanta, Georgia, regarding his business, and that was the first thing I told him. I said, everybody knows you. You've got to be the authority, and I've got a solution for you. And he was so excited. So absolutely, everybody should be doing this.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Rob, for jumping on. I appreciate it, buddy. Congratulations on all the success.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. Thank you.
So Todd, any thoughts on that so far before we jump into the actual strategy itself?
I've known Rob for a while, and I didn't realize that he took this route, and I'm so excited for him. And what you just touched on is not everybody here has that kind of business, but you certainly know the kind of business that would, benefit from something like this. So just as Rob called up another business and said, hey, I could help you out, the idea of helping businesses do this is, it's a big deal. You can help other businesses get the leads and actually charge a pretty penny for that. Several $100s per month would be like the bare minimum, probably more, like well over 1,000. We could address that later, but let me let you continue with the presentation. In 15 minutes, we're going to give away 2 copies of the package. We're also going to be going over in just a moment what each upgrade is involved, what it's like, and we have it all together in a bundle special with a very special bundle coupon that's only good during this webinar as well. That's coming up in just less than a half hour from now. So I'll see you again in 15 minutes. By the way, the questions I'm going to ask are based on the presentation. So pay very close attention to everything David's been saying, because in order to win the free copy, you're going to have to answer a question based on what David's been going over. Okay, David, continue.
Awesome. So here's the strategy. Very simple. Let me put it all together. We want to leverage the power of video because of the huge trends that are happening right now. We want to create a message that gives so much value that you get positioned as the authority instantly, overnight. This is not weeks, this is not days, this is minutes of work, and it generates leads because they trust you. And the fact that you've got that trust now, you convert those leads into customers faster than you ever thought possible. So what I want to teach you in this course is how to create the hook. What exactly do you say in the first 2 sentences to hook them every single time? Now, I've been doing this for over 10 years. This strategy that I'm about to give you is called my HP to formula strategy. It is battle tested and proven to work. So if you've ever tried to figure out what is the formula for creating video that generates leads, it is this right now. The first thing we do is we create a hook. And I'm going to go into great detail on that inside the training. The next is the problem. And the reason why we start out with the hook and then we go to the problem is when we talk about the problem and call out the problem, it positions us as an authority, but it also builds rapport. Because when we understand the problem, their problem, they feel like there's a kindred. It's one thing if you miss the problem, no one's going to watch one more second after that. So we identified the very specific problem, and this is why Rob was generating leads so fast, is because we illustrate the problem. See, for hundreds of years, the way that we transfer knowledge is through storytelling. So it's one thing to say, hey, here's the problem, but then we need to bring that problem to life and bring emotion into it. So if you think of identifying the problem in your video as the actual intellectual problem, but then we need to bring out the emotional problem and illustrate it. Now, all this is done in under 45 seconds. So what I do inside the course is I teach you the hook, I teach you the problem, I teach you how to illustrate the problem in 3 sentences, and then this is the big change. This is called potato chip marketing. We don't give them the whole bag of chips. We don't solve every problem they have in this interview. We just give them one little chip. How many of you have someone had given them just one chip and you just gotta have more, right? That's the whole idea. So we have this in what we call tips. We give 3 tips, 3 secrets, 3 insights, 3 strategies to help solve their problem. And this is what creates value, tremendous value to them. So they know we've hooked them, they're watching. We have identified their problem, they're excited. We brought the problem to life by illustrating the problem. Now they know we were really empathizing with them, and now we're giving some tips to solve that problem. Now, here's the difference between this and everything else. Everything else is sales. Hey, I don't care about your problem. I'm not going to prove that I know the problem. I'm not going to give you a way to solve the problem. You just got to buy my product. That's the way everybody sells. But what we've done is something completely different. We've reversed everything by giving them the problem, illustrating the problem, and value first. Now, once we've given them tips, now it's time to ask them to take action. In the last step in the video, we ask them to take action. Call us, contact us, visit our website. Hey, we got a special offer for you. But it's at the very end of the video. Now, this entire video is literally 3 to 5 minutes. That's it. Super short, super easy. So put one in the chat box if you can start to see the method and the strategy that no one else has, but you're now going to have for the rest of your life. So no matter what you do, no matter what product, no matter what service, you can apply this strategy and you're absolutely going to crush it. Now, not only am I going to give you the tips in all this, but I'm going to write the script for you. So inside the entire training, I'm going to give you my proven scripts over the last 10 years that I've used to get leads in the most lucrative niches in the world: dentists, doctors, attorney, contractors, construction. And if I don't have you, there's not a script there for you that you can use. I've created scripts to position you as an expert in social media, right? An expert in video marketing, in reputation, in PPC, in AdWords. So if you want to go after a specific niche, you can go after a specific expertise in an industry of marketing. So what I've done here, and look at your screen, I'm going to break it all out right now. Here's the formula. Watch this very closely. The formula is the hook, problem, illustrate, action. This is the HP to formula. Now, just so you're following, put one in the chat box if that makes sense. I'm going to build every video based on this formula. Yes, everybody got that? All right, I want to wait. There are almost 300 people on the line here. I'm going to wait to at least 200 say, yes, I get that, because I can't show you my story block formula without everybody getting that this is how we build every video. Yes, does that make sense? All right, I'll wait. Let me know. Is that clear? This is the structure of every video. Okay, good. Now, here's how we build the video. Step 1, we need an opening authority. We need something that looks like news. So what we do is we have these amazing primetime graphics animation systems that all put together with these 3D graphics that make it look like a newscast. And then what we do is we bring in a spokesmodel to introduce you as the expert in the industry. So you don't introduce yourself, you get introduced by somebody else. And here's what happens. I've broken down this in 7 authority frames. See these 77 authority frames here? Watch this. expert, you come on, we show your face as an expert. You talk about the problem. Then you give 3 takeaways. Tip number 1, tip number 2, tip number 3. Then this last is you give a call to action and your mission. And then what we do is we close out with the spokesmodel saying, wow, wasn't that expert amazing? And then we give a call to action at the end. So we're not giving 1 call to action, we're giving 2 call to actions. Now, if you were going to build this yourself, it would take weeks, absolute weeks to build, to write the scripts, to put all this together, to hire the spokesman, to do the green screen, to do the primetime graphics animation. But we've done all of this in a software that we're going to give you. We're not going to just create 1 video for you, but our team, through the software and through our system, is going to create 5 powerful authority videos for you, so you can start positioning yourself as an expert in the industry. So here's what I want to do. I want to go through really quickly here everything you need to know about this. So if you take a look at the everybody see my screen here? When we give you this, we're going to give you this software. In this software, you can see here 1, 2, whoops. Let me get to the part of the, this is what happens when you're live. There we go. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 frames. That's it. We created an editor that is so easy. Forget Camtasia, forget Premiere, forget all the really amazing software that's out there that keeps you overwhelmed and is difficult to do. We're literally going to say, look, take your image and put your face in frame number 1. Then take your image and then upload your audio interview. And then next, drag and drop an image in here. Image number 2, an industry image. Then we do tip number 1, and you can just type in your tip. Tip number 2, put a background in. Tip number 3, and then schedule. That's it. So we've literally built all this. When you put these 3 little tips in here and you upload your audio interview, which we'll show you how to record it and everything, we will create a primetime news anchored authority video for you. Now put 1 in the chat box if you'd like to see how we do this for businesses. Yes? Are you good with that? Yes? Put 1 in the chat box, that's you. So would you like to see not only how we do it for our own business that you just saw Rob, but now we're going to show you how we do it for other businesses as well. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Google. Now, I want you to see how long this video has been. So notice, this is not a new strategy for us. This strategy has been something we've been using for over 7 to 8 years, but it's been a private strategy that we've never released before to anyone. But for the first time ever, we're releasing this strategy to you inside VideoLeadsMachine. So if I type in best cosmetic dentist in Lake Park, look at this, the first page. You see that? The first page, best cosmetic dentist in Lake Park. Look at that. Boom goes the dynamite. Look what year this is. Do you see what year this is? 2015. We're beating everything out. This has been 2014. This has been 6 years. This is still ranking, still generating leads on autopilot because of the HP formula, because of our software, because of our process. Now, let me take you through it so you can see how this is so exciting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the frames again. Remember, we open, watch this. We open with a professional intro, right? So here's a professional intro.
When it comes to finding a great dentist today, it's not easy.
Like, okay, I can see you guys do an intro, and then you bring the spokesmodel in, and then we put the expert on camera, right, and video, and he's inside the studio too. right? So all you do is upload your video. Then you've got industry. Then you've got tip number 1, tip number 2, and tip number 3. Does that make sense? So we've literally put all this together for you in a software package that all you have to do is create video and follow the steps. Put your video type in, put your topic in, and you can create a video for your own business. Go ahead, Todd.
You don't even have to be on camera either. You could just do the audio, right?
That's correct.
From
Yep.
So
Todd, it's a really important point. Some of you might be a little shy to be on camera. Some of you love being on camera, right? So whichever decision you want, hey, I just want to do an audio interview or I want to do a video interview, you can do either one. But that's why we build Authority Vids. Authority Vids is the software that we're going to give you access to create not 1, but 5 powerful videos for any niche or for any, or I should say any, but all the top marketing niches, all the top marketing strategies like social media, reputation, AdWords, PPC, SEO. So Todd, you want to go through what they're going to get in the package?
Well, no, I was going to let you do that.
Oh, no, okay.
David, if you could go over each element of the offer and how there's so much in the very, very, very low cost main offer. But then if you do want all the upgrades, we even have a bundle offer with a special discount coupon. That's all coming up. We're going over that in the next 10 to 15 minutes. Go ahead, David. Thank you.
So you're going to get in VideoLeadsMachine everything we talked about. In Module 1, I want to show you the entire strategy of generating leads. This is your lead conversion strategy. So if you like what I talked about right now, I go in great detail about TED Talk formula, VideoLeadsMachine strategy, everything you see the video multiplier. But then here it is. This is my proprietary HP to formula strategy. I break it down in great detail. Well, for the rest of your life, no matter what you do, you could literally be hired by a company, paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to build these strategies for them. Just as HP a strategy for video to position them as an expert in the industry. Plus the Video Authority video formula, where I'm teaching you my frameworks. I'm going to create how to create the video. And what I do is I actually go to Fiverr and I show you, if you want to do this manually and you don't want to use the software, you can actually show, I break it all down for you step by step. And then I show you the video lead capture strategies. And then I show you how to supercharge your lead generation. And then how to build instant authority on autopilot. Literally, how do you get these videos ranked? How do you actually do all that? Well, that's in video lead marketing. I teach you email marketing. I give you templates and scripts. Leads with social media, I give you templates of how to post these in social media to generate leads. Leads with SEO, I give you a formula for how our software actually ranks these videos. So I break it down everything. There's nothing hidden. You have everything in this training. How to get leads with cold traffic, how to get leads with retargeting, how to use these video with networking. So once you've got your video, you're going to want to know how to market your video. And I'm giving you 6 powerful strategies on how to do that. So you can see here, if you go, when we give you the page here, this strategy, Kelly says, will separate you from all the competitors. It easily positions you as the expert. Look at I was able to get one made easier in trying this, doing it myself. I could no way get a professional interview, studio, backgrounds, music, graphics look this professional. So in bonus number 1, we're going to be giving you the VLM Authority video gift inside your email. So this means whenever you send out emails, you're going to get these special gifts that get a 15 to 20% open rate more in your emails when you send emails out. And bonus number 2, it's Todd's Handbrake tricks. So Todd, you want to explain this real quick? Hey.
Yeah, absolutely. The Handbrake trick is really cool. You know, what it does is it allows you to take any sort of large video and to go right in there and shrink it down so that even if you're on a weak internet connection, you can transfer that video. You could upload that video anywhere. You could basically, I show you all the settings to use in the free software that you could get online, the public domain software Handbrake. I show you the proper settings to do a very quick and dirty way to get videos out there. Most folks don't realize I started back in 2006 in terms of bringing video to the internet. And one of the first things I needed to do back then was figure out how to shrink files, make sure to do everything quick and dirty and easy and get those videos small, packaged, and up there. And I've been So happy with Handbrake, and my Handbrake tricks tell you the best settings to use.
Awesome. And then bonus number 3, free advertising credits. Now, inside, I'm going to be doing, there's a really amazing special offer we're giving where I'm going to teach everyone live. And in that live version, we're going to do is some case studies. And there's a case study where someone takes their video and then boosts it, but they boost it a very specific way, right? And they only spent $20 to boost it, and they didn't just generate leads, they got customers. And so I want to go into that in great detail. But in bonus 3, you're going to get $500 worth of credits to advertise. So think about now taking your video and promoting it with up to $500 in advertising credits. You're not going to find this anywhere else. This is jam-packed with everything you need. And most important, a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you're going to be getting all that for such a low price, literally, than what it would take for just to do a small fiber gig. You can have everything at your disposal here. So now, Todd, real quickly, is there anything you want to talk about this? You want to jump into the bundle offer?
Well, we need to show the upgrades in terms of what we're doing for the various one-time offers, and because the bundle includes everything as well, you know, that's involved with all the upgrades. So we want to make sure that
thinking I could probably that's probably on this page, right? Where I could go over each one of these.
Yeah, I mean, it would be on the sales page. You know.
Okay, great. So here's what you'll get in the so this is, I just want to make sure, in product 1, this is the first opportunity to kind of enhance the offer, correct, for $27?
Well, that's the main product right there. So
that's okay. Yeah. Product number 2. Okay, good. So this is our power pack. You're gonna get, if you want, everything supercharged. This is like taking rocket fuel and putting this on your authority video. You're gonna get emails, my private 5-part email marketing sequence that we've been using that absolutely crushes it. So not just one email. See, in the training, I teach you how to write emails, but I'm going to give you my 5-part email. It would cost you $500 to get a copywriter to write a 5-step email sequence for you, but we're going to give you that in this next upgrade, which is a $47 upgrade, which is a 5-step email sequence. But more than that, we're going to give you professional social media posts. So you'll be able to go into LinkedIn, Facebook, you'll be able to go into your private profile, all these things in social media, you'll be able to copy and paste exactly what to say to promote your authority videos. On top of that, you've got visual social enhancement. We're giving you social covers. Now, if you don't know what a social cover is, that's the top image on top of your Facebook and your LinkedIn, on your YouTube. So we're going to build your authority by giving you 3 social covers done for you, so that when someone goes to your social Facebook page, or someone goes to your LinkedIn, or someone goes to your Twitter, you're going to look like a rock star. On top of that, I'm giving you my PowerPoint slide presentation. So things that you see here about how to present to a business, you're going to have all my slides to do that. And on top of that, you're going to get what's called a business finder software. Now, this is going to just supercharge everything, because you can literally put a keyword in the software and it will go out and find businesses that have reviews already and ratings already, and it gives you their contact information. So if you're trying to figure out, well, where am I going to get leads from, right, to email this authority video, this is going to be included inside this. So this bonus number 1 is going to hit it out of the park. If you want to supercharge everything you're doing, get leads faster than you ever thought possible, then this first upgrade is going to be for you. Now the second upgrade.
Let me just be clear what you're doing. You're running down all the upgrades. So the basic product is the training and the 5 authority vids. Okay. And then you just went over the first upgrade. Now you're going to go over the second and the third upgrades, etc. And then if you want to get it all discounted in a bundled package, we're going to give you that link. So I know your favorite one is coming up, David. So let me not interrupt.
It is. So no, I'm glad you said that, because product 1 is, what I'm doing is I'm going over the bundle page that's got everything on it. So that's why product 1 is actually the main product that you'll be purchasing. But if you want to upgrade, that's product 2. Now, if you want to really supercharge this with unlimited authority vids, so for the main package, we're going to build 5 for you. But if you want unlimited, we have an unlimited authority bids for only $67 more, unlimited. So imagine creating you as an expert for 5 cities, 10 cities, 20 cities, but just not an expert in social media marketing, another 10 videos for reputation marketing, another 10 videos for SEO, or you now can position yourself as an expert in the dental marketing field for 10 cities and veterinarian marketing for 10 cities. Just think of the ability to have unlimited videos at your disposal for the next year. Think of all those videos now sitting there for not 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, making you leads, generating leads over and over again. That's the next upgrade for $67, unlimited authority videos. So in the first bundle, we're going to build 5 videos for you, which should give you plenty to generate leads and start getting customers. But if you want unlimited, then that's an upgrade of $67. But then we come to the next upgrade, which is one of my favorites. It's called Video Lead Pages. This is something that lead pages and all these landing page systems would be love to have. What we did is we built a landing page system. Now, you're going to create your video, right? But you're going to want to put that video somewhere. So we built an entire lead capture system, easy drag and drop, split testing. We're doing all the hosting. You can use your own domain. Put one in the chat box if you'd like to see this real quick. Give me some feedback. Would you like to see what these pages look like? Yes? Because if you go into authority videos, on the left-hand side, you're going to see video lead pages already built in. Now, if you click create a new page, here's what we're going to do. We're just not going to give you the page. We're going to write it for you. We're going to write all the copy. So you just name your page. Let's say you want to position yourself as an expert. Matter of fact, let me ask everyone, what's the first video you want to create? Where do you want to position yourself? Give me a like SEO, reputation, video marketing, AdWords. What's the first video you're going to create to position yourself as an expert? What topic? What topic? Is it ADA? Okay. It's video marketing, Okay, let's do it. So our page name is video marketing, right? What's the topic? Right? Video marketing. What are we going to teach? 3 secrets. Actually, 3 insights. What's the viewer's number 1 desire? So if we're doing video marketing, what's the viewer's number 1 desire? Get more leads, right? What is your expert video link? So you're going to grab your link and put it in here. So what I'm going to simply do, let me click finish, see if it lets me. No, it's not going. I got to put it. So I'm just going to go to YouTube, grab any video because I don't have one right now. You just grab one. And then you're going to choose, look at all the templates you've created, chiropractor, veterinarian, HVAC, dentist, auto repair, all done, all written for you, all created. But I'm just going to pick a generic one so you can see how easy this could be. Click select and finish. Discover new insights on video marketing to help you grow your local business. Go behind the scenes from a lead generation expert on video marketing to get more leads. Do you see how easy that is? We've written out 3 insights to help you become successful with video marketing. Find out the pitfalls of video marketing and learn how to avoid them. Put one in the chat box if you're like, whoa, you just wrote the entire page for me just by adding.
In 1 minute. Right? In 1 minute.
All done for you. But look, there's even more. If you look at all these controls, if you want to change this out, you just click on the cover controls. You can change the background color. You can change the background image. You can change anything you want, your headlines, the call to action button. We made it so simple to create beautiful pages for you. This is all inside the upgrade for $67 for the entire year. we're going to not give you unlimited landing lead pages, but also do all the copywriting for you. But we're not going to stop there. I'm going to do a 3-day masterclass. Now, normally I would charge over $1,000 for a 3-day masterclass. But if you like the training here, you're going to love this, because in part 1, if you want to supercharge, like David, I want to get all my stuff done now. We're going to write the scripts. I want to show you step by, it's an immersive training. I want to teach you and you're going to write. We're going to teach you, you're going to write. This is hands-on, where you and I roll up our sleeves and we work together. And I want to show you how to write the perfect video script to supercharge conversions. I want to show you in this live workshop, step-by-step development. This isn't some video in the back office that you can get access to. It's me and you working together. Then in the second time we're going to meet, we're going to teach you live how to create your videos. So all the tips, all the hacks, all the expert strategies and how to create these videos so they convert. Then in part 3 is our lead marketing secrets. This is where I bring on case studies to teach you how to promote these videos, how to boost them in Facebook, how to use ads, more importantly, how to get results. So there's a 3-part, 3-day live training we're going to do for only $97. Now, what Todd said is you can buy, we're going to give you a link in just a few minutes here for the offer itself. And you can pick and choose which one you want when it comes to enhancing and upgrading. But Todd's also doing something that I've never really seen before. He said, look, if you want all these together, we're going to give you one special price. So
yeah,
Todd,
let's do that first. Why don't we post that link? What is our link for that special bundle deal, team? Can we post that in the chat? How many people would like to go straight to the bundle and get all those things together? And I'll give you the coupon code as well. The coupon code, Luann, Audrey, Shannon, if you could post it, VLM bundle is the coupon code, VLM bundle, and of course the link to get the bundle. We want to post that in the chat too, and that's also right now up on your screen. It is VideoLeadsMachine.com/bundle. Bundle has a capital B. If you have any trouble getting in there, let us know. That's Video Lead.
Okay.
What, does it have a capital?
No, I just put it in there to make it
you
stand
put the capital in?
I don't think,
All right, let's try lowercase.
There we go.
I'm trying it now. Sorry, gang. Yeah, it's lowercase. Yeah. No capital. All right, let me go back.
So
All
Bob
right,
says
and
it's
video
the way to go.
bundle.
I hate funnels. So let me let's go here. Making sure. Is that link correct? Yep. If you go to VideoLeadsMachine.com/bundle, we put it in the chat as well.
All right, good. Now, also in the chat, we're going to post, if you just want the main product, what we called product number 1 a moment ago, which gives you the 5 authority vids and all of David's training. If you just want that low-cost starter product, then of course we want to make sure that you get that link as well, if that could be posted in the chat so that you can
it's up on the
grab
screen. VideoLeadsMachine.com/live. VideoLeadsMachine.com/live. So
okay,
as you're buying,
/live is for, you know, the basic product, and then you could pick and choose your upgrades from there. The bundle link gives you that amazing $50 off discount, and it's already discounted below what all those things added up to, and then an additional $50 off because you're on the webinar, and that is /bundle. So I want to make sure everyone is aware of that. Also, David, we did have a question. They weren't quite understanding the idea that you could do this with a voiceover only in the authority vid. I just wanted to explain that. Someone asked if that involves lip syncing. No. What happens is you put up a picture of yourself. You just include a picture, right? And then you do some audio, and then the audio is going to be over the slides. And it's your voice speaking over the slides. And that's why you could do it in just voice, or you could stick yourself in actually being interviewed, Or you could do it for a client and interview the client on video, or just have a voice. It doesn't even have to be the client's voice. It could be, you know, a text-to-speech voice, or it could be a voiceover that you've purchased on behalf of the client. So it can just be voice in terms of these interviews, which is amazing when you think about it, because you get the authority from seeing your picture or the picture of your client, and then you hear, of course, the stuff being gone over through voice. Or you could do it in the traditional method, which would be to do an actual video. Did I get that right, Dave?
Yeah, Todd, on the screen I'm showing. So you can, so the idea is like, so this one's talking about reputation, right? So this would be an industry image, right? So you drag and drop an industry image in, and then we go over tip number 1, tip number 2, tip number 3, but this is all audio, right? So it's almost like the embedded reporter look, right? We kind of show where they're located, right? We give tip number 2, tip number 3, and then we show an industry image at the end, and then we give a call to action. The spokesmodel comes back on. So that's how you do an audio interview. As a matter of fact, let me show you how we would do that for a business as well. If you go to,
let me just point out that when I did reporting, in addition to doing weather on TV, I did reporting. And when I do the reporting, most of the report, you don't see me, right?
Yeah.
Most of it, just hearing me. Very little is done outside. We call those the stand-ups, where you just see me for a second. So you don't necessarily have to have video of the person to become the expert. The audio is going to drive that as well. I'm sorry, go ahead.
So the website for the starter package is, let me put these links up on again, VideoLeadsMachine.com/live. So if you want the starter package, you want to pick and choose the upgrades, then go to VideoLeadsMachine.com/live. If you want the entire bundle for an amazing discounted price, then go to VideoLeadsMachine.com/bundle. So VideoLeadsMachine bundle. So what I want to do is do a side-by-side comparison to show, again, here's the formula. This is the entire formula. We come in with an intro. We have the spokesmodel. Then for an audio interview, we show a photo of you. So just take a photo of you in front of some flowers if you want, no problem. Right? So a photo of you, your audio begins. We show an industry image. Then we get into tip number 1, tip number 2, tip number 3. Then an industry image. Then show you at the end again so they remember your face. Then the spokesmodel comes on and closes it, and we have a call to action at the end. That's the model. It's a proven, battle-tested, over 7 years of us doing this for hundreds of businesses. They love it. They generate leads off of it. Now, I've used this as an example, so I can't really say you're going to get 78,000. But if you look from 2015, it ranking what type of potential views can be had there. Do you everybody see that? 78,000 views. This is why these videos work so darn well month after month. So let me put the link on the screen one more time. If you want to get the entire bundle, everything we talked about when it came to the upgrades, my email sequence, the social media posts, and upgrade 1. If you want unlimited authority videos so you can be an expert in all these niches and all these cities, and you have all these videos ranking, generating leads for you 24/7, and you want video lead pages where you can put these videos into landing pages, and then now instead of sending the video, you can send the landing page that will generate leads for you. There's a click button, there's a view button, there's an opt-in button that generates leads. Matter of fact, let me go back and show you, because there's so much more there. When you get this, when I want to click save here. When now we go to this video, here's your video leads page. They click learn more, it goes to an opt-in, and they opt in, and this is how you generate leads. But more than that, if we go back to the dashboard, look at this dashboard. It's going to track mobile, desktop. You can split test. It's an entire funnel that's already built for you with a confirmation page. Create automations where you can take that lead and put it into your autoresponder. You can retarget. Look, this landing page system we put together for you is incredibly robust. It should be at least $99 a month. We're going to give it to you for an entire year, right? So unlimited pages. So that's what you're going to get inside the bundle if you get the entire bundle. But again, if you want to pick and choose which upgrade you want, then you go to VideoLeadsMachine.com/live. Could I talk about more about social cover? So Andrea, I love that question. So if you go to Facebook, if everybody goes to Facebook, let me just make sure we're on the same page here, and you type in dentist, right? So if you type in dentist, so all kinds of dentists are going to start to show up. So if you go to that dental page, this top image is the first thing everyone sees. That's called the social cover. So what we want to do is we've created some very high-end graphics that are social covers. So when someone comes to your social post or your page, it's the first thing they see you as an expert in the industry. So we're going to include that all inside product number or upgrade number 2, or the first upgrade, which is the sales and marketing power pack. So you're going to get all this inside the bundle. You're going to get all this unlimited authority vids inside the bundle. You're going to get unlimited lead pages inside the bundle. And you're going to get access to me, a $1,000 course that we're going to do 3 days of training. Now, the special offer was $197. That's what you saw there. So we're going to offer this last minute. We all said, you know what? We don't want anyone to miss this. So $197, we lowered it to $97 for the 3-day course. You're absolutely going to love, especially part number 3, where we get into all the live hot seats, where you're going to hear of others, just like you heard from Rob, and exactly what they did to start generating leads, and more importantly, getting customers. It's one thing to get leads, but we want you to get customers as well. And Video Leads Machine is going to help you do that. So again, go to VideoLeadsMachine.com/live, or if you want everything, /bundle.
Fantastic. Listen, I promise folks this free Fiverr template. If you want to do this as a gig for somebody else, we have a way for you to do that with our free Fiverr template, or you could use it in general by altering it a little bit. And we are going to post in the chat box right now the link to get that free Fiverr template. Thanks for hanging on during the webinar so far, and thank you for your excellent questions. We're very excited about the release of Video Leads Machine, but we wanted to keep our promise, of course, and anyone that has hung on the free Fiverr template, we're going to post in the chat. It is now posted right there as of 11:13 a.m. And the other links are there as well. The FE, or in other words, the front end or the main offer, is VideoLeadsMachine.com/live. And as you see on the screen right now, to get everything, all those incredible upgrades that David has helped me cook up, is of course VideoLeadsMachine.com/bundle. No doubt, David's obviously the star of this product because of him being the #1 trainer of getting authority on the internet. And he's been doing this for himself and his, thousands and thousands of dollars clients. They pay him thousands to get this kind of authority. And now I convinced him to help me get this out to everybody, because you have all these video tools and things, and you've been like making videos for other clients and struggling, and this way you become the expert, and therefore you are so much taken seriously so much more easily. And that's how I did it, by the way, back in 2006 when I first hit the scene. I immediately put myself on camera, immediately got the big wigs in internet marketing to go on camera with me, and I immediately gained authority that way. And that's how you're going to be getting authority too. And you get those great actors and actresses, those TV newscasters. David actually worked with folks from 60 Minutes and 2020. David, tell us about the history of that for just a second, how you were able to develop this Authority Vids product based on your early experience with such big names.
So I used to work with public television, and we would create these 3 to 5 minute, what we call interstitial programs, because most people know that if you're a little older like we are, Todd, that public television doesn't run commercials. So they have to run educational content because they are supported through drives and through donations. So we would create these 3 to 5 minute educational pieces. And what happened is positioning these companies as experts to speak on the topic, like a TED Talk, they would crush it. Their phone would ring off the hook when they got that airtime. And so I realized right up front, like, wow, doing this for 2 or 3 years of public television, these guys should be paying us $100,000 for these little pieces, but they couldn't do that because they'd be paying for their spots on PBS, and that's not allowed. So what they would do is they would just cover the cost of production, and then we would produce it. But every business I talked to, I'd call and say, hey, we're looking to do an interview on this topic. Would you like to be interviewed? And they'd all say, yes, of course. Yeah, we do. They'd jump on it, and they got all this exposure. Now, that was in early 2000s. So now getting into online marketing, I struggled, Todd, dramatically getting into the business. But I had a lot of success on public television, which was my career right before getting into online marketing. So my thought was, why was I so successful doing that, but I wasn't very successful doing online marketing at this point? So what I realized is, well, why don't I just take what I did before and turn it into an online marketing opportunity? So I would approach businesses and say, would you like to be interviewed? And they'd say, yes. And I'd say, all you have to do is cover my cost of like $500. And they're like, yes. And I was getting all these yeses all because I just took what I'd already done, that businesses were already spending $25,000 in production. Now, granted, the production wasn't nearly as big. We didn't fly out to the business and do, having beta cams on set and putting up sets. I will teach these techniques to everyone that comes in the live training, where I actually would, I know this sounds a little weird, but this is what I would do. I would use GoToWebinar. And back then we didn't have all these cool technology like Zoom. I would ask them to switch the controls to me. And then when I controlled their computer, I would use their camera in their computer, and Todd, I would record them to their hard drive. So I would get HD quality video from their computer, download and then upload it, and then I would just edit it, and I would charge them $500 to $1,000, and all of a sudden everything changed. But before I did that for them, I did this for me. I created these videos for me, and I would send them out ahead in email, and they would say, hey, do you have any references? And I didn't have any references, right? So I'd say, hey, I can do better than that. Let me send you a video of me being interviewed. And they go, oh, great. So every single person that asked for a reference, I would simply say, I can do better than that. Let me send you a video where I've been interviewed. They'd watch the video and they'd be like, yep, let's move forward. So I used every experience I have with public television, with hosts like Morley Safer from CBS 60 Minutes, John Stossel from 2020 and Fox News, and I put that into an opportunity where I used it only for our company. And then I used it only for our customers. And I've never publicly, outside our customers, allowed this strategy to be known until meeting you, Todd. And after your experience with video and my experience with video, seeing that opportunity and you saying, David, I love this. I used to do the same thing. If you can put a way where we can actually launch this, where anyone can get access for just a few dollars to be able to create videos, I think we're going to change the world. I think we're going to make a huge impact in people's lives. And that's what we want to do. Video Leads Machine is all about helping everyone on the call make money by selling their services that they've already purchased from you, Todd, from others online, but they just haven't made any sales. They just haven't made any money. Well, that's all about to change when they go to VideoLeadsMachine.com/bundle and get a hold of Video Leads Machine. It's going to change the prospect's perspective. It's going to give everyone that gets Video Leads Machine the confidence that they need. It's going to give everyone the authority they need. Because again, you need two things, value and authority. And with Todd, all your products, you have tremendous value. But for someone that's brand new to marketing, they might not feel comfortable or confident to talk to that business. Well, once they now create an authority video, email them, and then follow up afterwards, that's a complete game changer.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'll be frank. I sell and continue to sell a lot of creative video-oriented products. And I always encourage folks to go out to local businesses like all the kinds that you've been serving. And I say to them, go out, and this should be an easy sell to those local businesses. But to be honest, nothing is as easy as this, because you're giving them an interview situation where they instantly become an authority, which is going to be so appealing. All you have to do is just show them an example of what the video is going to look like. And that immediately is going to attract anybody, any business that sees themselves, puts their brain and sees themselves as the person that's being interviewed, and immediately getting their authority, raised, no matter what industry it is. I mean, think of all those YouTube videos that you see where you just get caught in that rabbit hole and you're going from YouTube video to YouTube video, and then you're saying to yourself, well, this is the one that I really am going to follow for now. I'm going to trust this person because they seem to know what they're talking about. This does that immediately. So this is like the easiest sell of all the things that I've come out with in terms of going to a business and saying, hey, this is something that you should have. Imagine providing this service for them. It's just tremendous.
You know, you've got a lot of customers, Todd, that I've noticed that said, hey, we've got human synthesis voice. Can that be used? And absolutely. Instead of you doing your own voice, if you don't want to do that, you can use your human synthesis software. If you want to do this for a business, which I show you inside the course, how you can do this for businesses manually, you could use, instead of getting their audio interview, you could use your video synthesis. So that's the beautiful thing about this video system. The Authority Vids enhances what you're already doing. This is not something net new you got to learn and figure out and sell. This is something that everything you've already have, now you're going to be able to sell and make a lot of money on, because now you're getting that one element that you haven't had, authority. I mean, think of this for a moment. If everybody went on a sales call, or you called a business and you had Mark Cuban on the line with you to make that sale, would you make the sale? Put one in the chat box if you think if you had Mark Cuban on the line with you to make a sale with your services, you think you would make that sale? Yes? What do you think? Yeah, right? That's easy. So, but what's the difference between you not having Mark Cuban and you having Mark Cuban? It's just authority. He has so much authority in the marketplace, but you're going to have that same star power with Authority Vids, with VideoLeadsMachine. Everything we put together in VideoLeadsMachine gives you all that and a bag of chips. Well, maybe just not the bag of chips, but everything, the whole meal itself, every detail, landing pages. I mean, the fact that in Todd, that you included software in bonus number 1 that goes and finds leads for them just blew my mind. I mean, that was just amazing.
Yeah, that way you'd be able to find some of these businesses to approach, and you don't even have to, just wonder. You don't have to walk into your local business. You'll be able to find them that way, just using that software. Absolutely.
All right. Well, look, if there's a lot of questions coming, can we get some live Q&A? Is that okay?
Yeah, let's do that. I'll turn off my live Q&A too and try to follow along with you.
Okay. So one of the questions is, after a year, since the landing pages are yearly, what is that price going to be? Well, we've got a special price. It's going to be $67 unlimited for the year. So you're going to, if next year you want to keep that, then it would just be $67 just for that. That's the only thing, because we're paying for hosting, SSL certificates. Honestly, SSL certificates for your domain, that's about $35, and then hosting is about going to be between $10 and $15. So and plus you probably put in some support tickets. So all we're doing is charging you our cost for the entire year on that. So for next year, you can keep them, and that price will never change for you. I'd rather have Grant Cardone than Mark Cuban. Okay, that's good. David, Todd, you are both awesome. Thanks again for your inspiring platforms. Thank you so much, Jim. I'm so glad you found the value in this, and I can't wait for you to get in. So basically, the front end could be just good for promoting our stuff, while the upgrades could be using it for those. Yeah, Mark. So yes and no. This is all about you, right? VideoLeadsMachine finally is going to give you the authority, you the trust. We want you to make money. And we know that 95% of you already have products and services that you're just not selling right now. You just haven't made money with right now. Why is that? It's because of trust and authority. So you're going to have that. But inside the training, the course, I break it down how you can do this for a business. I show you the Fiverr gigs you can do. I show you exactly what it's going to cost. I show you exactly what to do step by step. So if you want to do this for businesses and make $500 to $1,000 per video, that's all inside the course. That course all alone by itself, I would charge $495 for just the course, just to teach this strategy. But you're just not getting the course. You're getting all these upgrades. You're getting and landing pages. If you go to VideoLeadsMachine.com/bundle.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, David, if you've got the bundle, let us know so that I can give you a shout out. Let us know if you've got the bundle in the last few minutes. Obviously, that's the deal here.
Yeah, just put I'm in the chat box. Tell you what, if you got the bundle, or even if you got the Video Leads Machine, just put I'm in. Let's give you a big shout out right now. Put I'm in the chat box.
Thank you. And then we have Jim Thorpe. Yep, thank you. You're just starting to answer now. Thanks. Listen, there was one other thing I wanted to say. Oh my goodness, I'll remember in a second. It was really important too. How can I forget? Todd,
so what's the suggested price if you're going to do this for a business? So we have little to no, I mean, I'm talking no resistance at all at $500. So, and I don't say hundreds, in our customers have sold thousands of these to businesses. So 1,000 times over. When you first start out, you might want to do, $297 just to get a quick sale, right? To get some confidence, especially if you've never sold at $500. But typically $500 to $1,000 is what you would create one of these interview videos for a business. And that's why we're giving you 5 of them in the starter bundle, or the main product, is because we know for those of you just starting out, if you just are looking to get some success fast, that's all you'll need. But for others, you want this whole year, you want to be the best year financially. So that's why we put that bundle together, so you can have unlimited authority bids.
Right. Now, I remember what I was going to say. It's the coupon. Don't forget, you get $50 off by being on this webinar with VLM Bundle. VLM Bundle. That's also up in the chat. All right. David Schwartz has a question. How many business video templates are there, and will there be more released?
So that'll be all up to our customers. So if you're inside and we don't have one, we'll create one for you. But here's what we've done. And we've done almost 40 of the most lucrative niches already done. So for instance, SEO, video marketing, right? Dentists, veterinarians. So when you get past those and you've got those done, especially if you got unlimited, if you want more, just let us know. We're happy to create them. But for 95%, 99% of all our customers over the last few years, those are the top niches, all they need. They just have, there's so much in there to do, right? So I love that ambition though, Todd. Hey, can we have more? You're already thinking about having more, but in about an hour, about 15 minutes ago, I showed you, matter of fact, I can probably do that right now. Let me just give you a glimpse real quick of what we have for you. So if you go into authority vids, the ones I've done, you click on interview scripts and you can see here, look at, there's so much more, right? Reputation, Facebook, deal sites, email, LinkedIn, video, be an expert in text message, online marketing, website marketing, Google AdWords, SEO, or be an expert in legal services, dental, auto, spa, salon, general contractor, HVAC, plumbing, electrical, pool services, right? These are all ready to go. I've written them all for you. So you don't have to do really any writing. You just read, record your audio, and then upload it to our authority vid editor, and you're done. Our authority vids will SEO optimize it perfectly to rank for the city and for the topic. So you want to do reputation marketing in Orlando. You want to do dental service marketing in Miami. You want to do email marketing in Los Angeles. You want to do electrical contractor marketing in Detroit. Authority Vids has already got built-in, ready to go SEO optimization for you. So again, I'm blown away by you bundling all this together. I think that's super awesome. I think everyone needs every single enhancement, but if you just want to get started because you just want to make a little bit of money this year, then go to VideoLeadsMachine.com/live, and then you can pick and choose what upgrade you want. But if you want that big discount, which I cannot believe that big of a discount has been given, then go to VideoLeadsMachine.com/bundle to get everything. When is the live class? So what we're going to do is the live class is going to start in about a week. So when you purchase Video Leads Machines, we want you to get in, go through the training, go through the course, create 1 or 2 videos, and that'll get you ready for the live training, which is going to start, I believe it's going to be, let me look at my calendar here. It's going to be it's not this Monday, but the following Monday. So the week after next Monday is when we're going to start. So they give you just about a week to get in, to use it, to start creating this, enough for you to have really good questions. So when you come to the live training, you and I can have a good Q&A session going on where I can answer all your questions live. So we have to upload the videos to YouTube and have them show on Google. No, you don't, James. We automatically have the APIs built in. So when you log into Authority Vids, it's going to say connect your YouTube account, connect your Facebook account, connect your Twitter account, and we'll automatically syndicate your videos for you. So I need it for sales training, comedian, comic clubs, pet grooming. Sorry, we don't have comedians or comedy clubs in there. Not a very lucrative niche that I've ever seen, but so here's my suggestion. My company makes over $1 million a year in online marketing with businesses. And so what I've given you the most lucrative niches to go after. Comedy clubs is not one of them. Now, I'm not saying you can't use that. That's great. But my suggestion is if you're not making over $1 million a year right now, you follow someone that is. And so I've given you the most lucrative niches to go after so that you can follow that process, right? And then, once you're making the kind of money you want to make and you want to go after basket weaving or comedy clubs or, scuba diving shops and stuff like that, don't have big budgets typically, or they're not doing, they've got very unique niche markets. They're very difficult to work with. I'd rather you make money with the bigger markets where it's easier and then go to the niche ones. Maybe you've got maybe you love diving, so you want to go after diving clubs. Maybe you're a comedian, so you want to work comic clubs. That's great. But go after where the money is first so you can start making money, get very comfortable, and then go after the niches afterwards. Will you be able to add this to social media sites like Facebook and Twitter? Yes, absolutely. And I teach you in the course exactly how to do that. In upgrade number 1, we give you social posts to do that. So you'll go in and connect your social media accounts and we'll automatically post these to your social media.
Can we quickly show them again, just quickly, what the upgrades are before
Absolutely.
we go to more questions? Because I want, we listed it 1, 2, 3, and it got a little confusing, and I just want to make sure everyone understands.
So product number 1 is really the main product. So if we were to rename this, it would be main product, right? VideoLeadsMachine. My goodness, you're getting, when you think of this, right? You're getting, for $27, you're getting 5 videos, the entire course. I mean, that's less than $5, almost $5 a video, less than a cup of coffee. You're now being positioned as an expert in the industry. That's the main VideoLeadsMachine program. To enhance that, we have a super sales marketing power pack, which I'm giving you my email marketing campaigns. We're giving you social posting. We're giving you social covers. I'm giving you my PowerPoint presentation and a lead gen finder for only $47. And if you want to enhance that and say, look, I want to be this year the most successful financially, that means you just want to create more videos for more niches, more industries that'll rank online. And so we're also giving you 32 more templates of the hottest niches. So that would be $67. You say, look, I love this, David. I really want to generate leads 24/7, but I don't want to create landing pages to get those leads. Well, you can use our video lead pages system, unlimited pages where we've already written the page for you. We've already built the pages. All you do is click, 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 and you're done. And then if you want me, live, personal, private access to me, I'll be doing a 3-day, 3-part masterclass and everything you need to know. So by this time, when we start training in about a week, you'll have a video or 2 done and you have questions. Well, then you'll be able to ask me, I'll be able to help you. The same way Todd just said, hey, David, what if I was to do this for my own voiceover business? And I create a script instantly. That's because I've been doing this for so long. I'm going to be able to help you directly do this. So very rarely, I mean, Todd, I got to ask, because I don't do this a lot. We've never allowed this strategy publicly to be released. It'll be the only time it's released, and then we're shutting it down. But does anybody do live master classes on their products where you get access to the creator afterwards and you can build in real time so that you can get success in real time? Is that common or rare?
Yeah, this is a real rarity. What a
I think I lost you.
Yeah, no, I was just saying this is tremendous that you're offering this. I mean, this is like unheard of.
So it's just not one day, it's 3 different days. So we'll train, then a few days later, you'll work on stuff. You'll come back like, hey, I got these leads. Now how do I convert them? You have any suggestion on that? Oh, I've got a dentist that wants to do this, the same authority vid. I want to charge you $1,000. Can you help me with that? All the questions you're going to have. This is why I'm doing 3 parts in 3 different times. So even if your questions come up here, I know a week or 2 later, you get more questions. And a week or 2 later, you get more questions. So this is everything that you could possibly want in building authority and success online with online marketing. So Peter says, very, very special, Dave. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so welcome. So can we see what the lead gen page looks like? So Andrea, I showed that a little earlier. Let me show that one more time. So if you go on authority vids on the left-hand side, you'll see video lead pages. When you click on them, you'll see create a new page. You're going to fill out 5 simple questions, and we're going to write the whole page for you. So we're going to do all the copywriting. So you don't have to worry about what to say. So I'm just going to fill in the blanks here real quick. And I'm going to choose HVAC contractor or veterinarian. Let's do veterinarian. So you can see here, the page is all done. All your information is already put in here. You can switch out the images if you want. We've got a gallery of images, a stock gallery you can put in. If you can use the Word document, you can create these beautiful pages. So you can see here 3 secrets to helping you more successful with solar energy. Right? Oh, spelled that wrong. So click here to learn more. Now I want to do click here to learn more. What if I say, click here. So everything is editable. Everything is easy. We've just made it super simple for you to build high converting landing pages. And it's not 1, it's not 2, it's not 10, it's unlimited. We take care of all the hosting, all the SSL certificates. So you can go into your settings, and under settings, you have branding and you have white label. So what you do is we give you a subdomain under Genius Vids. And then if you want to buy, myexpert.com, you can put myexpert.com in here. And now all your landing pages will be on myexpert.com. So you can white label. Your social setup is right here. So you can go in and connect all your accounts like Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. That's all right there. So we've thought of everything. We've been doing this for a long time, but it's only been in our private mastermind and with our private customers that we charge $400 a month to get access. But working with Todd, we want to make this incredibly easy. For less than a cup of coffee, right? You can create a video that positions you as an expert in the industry. We believe that you need this. We believe that this is going to help you. And that's why we put all this together. Todd and his team has done an amazing job of putting everything. So Todd, that's all I got, bud. I want to keep all the other things we're going to be teaching and training at inside the course for those that take action and go to Video Leads Machines and get it.
Okay, that sounds great. Meanwhile, will stay on. We'll answer a couple more of the questions that we didn't get a chance to answer in here through text. So keep asking questions and we'll keep texting. David, thanks for staying on for the 2 hours. I really appreciate it. Everybody, you have a really great opportunity here. It's unfolded right in front of your eyes, and the price obviously is going to go up after this webinar. You can get the entire package of VideoLeadsMachine.com/bundle with a small b, and you can put in VLM bundle. VLM stands for Video Leads Machine. And just to be clear, Video Leads Machine is the software and the training. The software, of course, is the authority vids with those spokesmodels that introduce you. And David, great. You did a great job. And we're also appreciative that you've taken your expertise in this particular area and you've basically given away to the masses here. And I can't thank you enough for, doing this. All right.
Oh, I'm super excited.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Of course, we'll see you on the inside and we'll be talking. And everyone else who has questions, stay on and we'll try to get as much as we can answered in the question answer box. Thanks, David. Have a great day.